Good evening. So we come to live again. A short live. Are you meditating? It's good to meditate every day. Sit for a while, huh? Meditation is very good. Just sit for maybe 5-10 minutes also can. Okay, today we will only do short meditation. Right. What you do is rising, falling, thinking, hearing, thinking, hearing, sitting, touching. All will be this. You can change the words, but your meditation, contemplation is still rising and falling. Alright? Just change your word. Rising, falling, sitting, sitting, touching. Alright, instead of we talking every day, why not we just everybody sit? I sit for a while, everybody sit for a while. Say now is about 7:50. Huh? Sit for a while, can? Just sit any way you like. Just sit, just rising, falling. Now we close the eye and we sit and make merit. Make merit until you become Sotapanna, and you don't have to worry so much when you pass away. Rising, falling. Rising to the end, there's a stop. Falling to the end, there's a stop. Rising, you say, will end. Rising, will end. Falling, will end. Then, you can change your object. Hearing, sitting, touching. Swallowing, if you swallow, you say swallowing. If after sitting for some time you want to move your body, move slowly. You can move slowly, don't move like that too fast. Just move slowly. Example, if you're bended, maybe you sit for some time, you lost concentration already, your concentration hilang already, lost. You want to go back to the position, move slowly. Like that. Mindfully you move. Mindfully you move, knowing the movement. Moving. After to your position. Comfortable position. Then back to rising, falling. Okay, I teach you rising, falling. Then rising to the end, there's a stop. You must know. Falling to the end, there's a stop. Okay. Third step is rising, middle, end. Falling, middle, end. Rising, middle, end. Falling, middle, end. The fourth step, vibration. You see the vibration going up, going down, vibration. Mentally must say rising. Mentally, your mind must say rising, falling, right? So these are the basic steps that you will be using in your contemplation. Rising, falling, rising to the end, falling to the end, middle end, vibration. Then hearing, thinking, sitting, touching, moving, slowly swallowing. If you are doing all these things, then you'll be mindful. then you should be able to go to calm mind. The mind become calm. You must be able to follow the breath. That is 5 Panchabala. If you are able to follow the breath, that means you are doing the Panchabala, 5 Panchabala, which will overcome the 5 aggregates. So continue practice like that. Just continue practice like that. You can sit like that, or any way you like. Your stomach rising, falling. You can sit any position you like. You can sit like that, right? You can sit on the chair. You can sit on the floor. You can sit on your bed, anywhere you like. Rising. Okay, I will tell you what I'm doing. All right. Rising, falling, rising, falling, keep your mind and your heart at Upekkha. Keep your mind quiet, peaceful. When you breathe in, rising. You breathe out, falling. Enjoy. You must enjoy, huh? Sitting, touching. You can focus on touching. And when you focus on touching, you say, touching, touching, touching. Then you can go back to rising and falling anytime you like. Rising, there's a stop. When it's falling, there's a stop. So watch these 2 points. These 2 points you must watch. Mindfully, you watch. When you are executing the practice, you are putting out the effort, mindful and concentration. That is the 8 Noble Path already. You are now applying the 8 Noble Path in your practice. You are using mindful. You are being mindful, you use effort, you also need some concentration. So that's why the Buddha say 8 Noble Path. When you practice Vipassana, you are actually applying the path, effort, mindful, concentration. So Satipatthana is also Vipassana, same. Because when you are mindful on your breath, you have to be concentrated and you have to use effort. You cannot come freely. So you are now using 8 Noble Path in this practice, Vipassana. So the practice is correct, don't worry. And you practice until your mind become calm. It can become calm. And it can remove greed, hate and delusion. Because when your mind is not thinking, is free from thinking, It is contemplating on the rising and falling. It is developing effort, mindful and concentration. It is practicing to become pure. It is trying to remove all the nonsense thinking. And in this way, your practice will start to develop, and you will enter into calm state. The mind will become calm. You must remember how to practice the step I teach you. You do it every day for anytime you can do it. You can practice at any time. Whenever you are free, it's best to practice in an environment that is cooling. Like now, my house is aircon. I use the aircon, so it's very cooling, so I can relax, and it's quiet. I will afterward go back to my room, and then I will continue explanation if you want. Everyone, just sit and meditate. There's nothing more for you to do. Even if you are working, now you are now back in your home, it's time for practice. I'm going back to my room now. Practice in my room, so I can continue talking to all of you. Meditation is a very simple process. Only when we make it very complicated, because every one of us wants to be too clever. We want it to be something maybe very hard. It's too easy, we think, how can it be so easy? Actually, it's very simple. You just obediently follow rising, falling, and you can attain already. It's a matter of time. Instead of watching television, we can meditate, right? Instead of watching television, we are growing old every day. Every day we are getting older. So instead of looking at the television and laughing all the funny things, people make all the funny things, we laugh. Nothing to laugh, right? Better to sit down and meditate. Relax, purify your mind. Every day you do it, then your meditation can progress very fast. If you progress, you will know. You can know when you progress, because your mind will be quiet and still. If you are watching television, you are controlled by your fire aggregate. Anytime that you are not meditating, the fire aggregate will take over. That means you are creating karma. Usually bad karma, because there's no good there's no kusala karma anymore. When you let the fire aggregates freely roaming around, body, feelings, perception, mental formation, consciousness. Once you are not meditating, you stay ideal, they will take over the driving seat. They will take over you, they will control you already. Then that's where you start to create akusala karma and very little kusala karma. in order not to let this aggregate take control of you, you have to be mindful. That's why the Buddha tell his disciple to practice regularly. Spend most of the time meditating. If every one of you or every monk, if he every day meditate continuously, Ariya can be very fast. Attainment can be very fast one. No need to take 10, 30, 40 years. If the monk are obedient, and because they are already monk, they spend the time diligently practice meditation like what I tell you. If they are really sincerely meditating, they should attain very fast. Instead of spending the time doing other things, they should be practicing meditating. But the Buddha already said that the Dharma will fail gradually, because nobody wants to practice meditation anymore. They are losing trust because they encourage everyone to practice samatha. Not much people encourage you to practice vipassana. If you practice vipassana, according to what the Buddha says, satipatthana, many will attain. But if you stop practicing vipassana and change to samatha, which is now happening, everyone teaching samatha, then there will be no Ariya. So hard to believe, right? Because why? Every one of you have not experienced cessation of suffering, the Four Noble Truths. You will not know. So, anyone tell you, you will be blow. Someone tell you samatha, someone tell you vipassana, you don't know which is which, right? Not? So we can blame you, right? Not? Because even if monks are wearing robes, they tell you to do samatha, you should believe. The problem is today the monk must be honest. Have you attained or not yourself? You are so encouraging people to practice samatha. Have you yourself already attained? If you have really attained, then you teach brave and tell the people samatha can. But have you attained or not? And teaching. For us, we practice vipassana, we have already attained. I have already attained, that's why I dare to teach. Whoever, any monk who is listening, if you are teaching samatha, you are so well, so confident. Have you attained already or not? Ask yourself before you start teaching again. If you have really practiced samatha and has attained, then be brave to tell, so that the public will not be misled, because time is very precious for everyone. Everyone wants to attain in this life, and they must be taught by teacher who has attained already. If any one of you out there who has not attained and is teaching, then that is not honest. You must attain yourself first before you teach, because every one of the devotee depend on you. You must be honest. Have you attained or not before you teach? Are you sure samatha? Have you experienced it already or not? You hear people, hear other monks say no use, but have you experienced it already? Like my case, I have experienced it already, so I'm sure it's vipassana. That's why I'm so bold to teach. There's nothing to feel proud. There's nothing to be secretive. There's nothing to feel great. We want everyone to be safe. If you are talking about compassionate, if you have not attained and you are teaching and you are talking about samatha so great and so great, have you already practiced samatha and have you already attained? Then if you are sure, then you teach, is okay. But if you sincerely know yourself haven't attained, then you are teaching, that's no good. Because all the lay people depend on you, right or not? So like here I'm teaching vipassana, I'm confident already because I already touches the Four Noble Truths already. Cessation of suffering, I understand already. So that's why I dare to teach. I would not dare to teach if I not attain. Definitely, for sure. So now we go back to vipassana. Vipassana practice with confidence. What you are hearing today, practice with confidence. Don't doubt. It's guaranteed you can attain. If I can, you sure can. All of you sure can. All of you sure can attain. I'm very sure. Just every day make sure you practice. Instead of spending your time watching TV, better spend your time meditating. You want to relax a while, it's okay. If you want to watch TV for a while, it's okay, but don't spend too much time. The Buddha said middle way. Everything try to do middle way, but try to practice harder. Spend more time. The Buddha never say you don't go and relax and watch some scenery. It's okay, you can relax for a while, but don't spend too much time there. You want to watch TV, okay, for a while, but don't spend too long. Maybe you only see one movie, it's okay, but don't try to see movie after movie endlessly, right? Wasting a lot of time. So now, instead of we keep on talking, why not we also meditate for a while? Now is what time? Let me see my clock. Let me see my clock. What time? Yeah. 8:15. Jason, Alan Lim, Kashmir Chong, Mei Lim, few of you are my best student. So why not we meditate instead of talking? When you meditate until you see the aggregates already, you know yesterday I told you, right? Not yesterday. When the aggregates, when your mind becomes sharpened, your meditation becomes sharp, your mind becomes sharp, you can see the aggregate. Then aggregates keep on coming up. Mental fabrication, endless, they keep on coming up. Don't follow already. Don't follow anymore. Now you must go to your rising falling. Aggregates arise, you just know and don't need to follow anymore. Keep on staying with your rising falling. Sampanjana already, must go to Sampanjana. Upeka. You are about to attain any time. That is when you are able to see the aggregates coming, continue, don't follow anymore. Go to rising, thinking, sitting, touching. If you swallow, you can say swallowing. Go to this contemplation, don't go and follow anymore. Because they will drain your energy. Now you need to go to Sati by going on the rising, falling. Develop your 5 Panchabala. Make them Upeka already now. They are strong. Now you must let them everything become Upeka. Means to say, the 5 aggregates, you leave it. The 5 Panchabala is now become Upeka already, center. This becomes strong already, you leave it. Aggregate become very strong, you leave it. Upeka, center. You may attain anytime. Cessation may come anytime. Huh? Just like you rub the stick to burn. Like last time, the ancient time, the Buddha say, you rub the stick onto another piece of wood, they rub, then they create friction. Friction until it's hot up already, you put dry grass, then it will burn already. So when you're already rising, falling, your 5 Panchabala is already strong. The aggregates also becomes strong. You can see them very clear. Your mind is very sharp. Your 5 Panchabala is now very powerful. Your mind becomes sharp. So you can see the aggregates. After that, you can stop to see them. You know they are there but don't care anymore. Fully detached. Then go back to your rising, falling. Continue with the rising, falling now. Since you know the aggregates are troublesome, don't look at them anymore. Look at your rising, falling. Focus Sampajana. That is the time you can attain. Anytime now. Just like the wood, now you are only rubbing the wood, you don't care already. Like that. No? So your mind stay this time. Upeka with your rising, falling. Today you don't successful, never mind. Tomorrow not successful, never mind. You will be successful very soon, very sure. Don't stand up and walk. Don't stand up, don't move your body, just stay there. Because during this time, when you're able to Sampanjana already, your 5 Panchabala is already strong already, must become Upeka, not too strong. That's why the Buddha say, you must balance the middle way. When you develop, rising, falling become strong already. Too strong. You must now make it Upeka. Just keep your heart Upeka. Now you are not going to run away, left or right. That means you are Upeka already. When you're Upeka, it's a matter of time. Upeka is something like Sankara Upeka. It is 11 Vipassana Jnana. If you can reach here very fast, you can attain any time. It's only waiting for time. So everyone, try your best, and it must be positive. Because at Sankara Upeka, right? Anytime you can, right? Anytime you can go to Anuloma, Katrabu, Magga, Pala, Nibbana. It's already very near. You're already on the border to enter into Nibbana. So this, when you are practicing like that, like what I've taught you, until you know that the aggregates is coming consistently, after maybe 1/2 hour to 1 hour, is because your mind is very sharp already. Meaning to say your 5 Panchabala is already very strong. You can see Vedana. You can see mental fabrication. You can see the thinking, everything very clear. This time, you learn to let it go totally. The body pain will not come to you. Even if the body pain comes, it's very mild. Because you are now in Sankara Upeka. Be in Sankara Upeka as long as you can to balance your practice, faith, energy, mindfulness, concentration, then the panya. You know already that the aggregates, mental fabrication, Vedana keep on coming. You just know already. You no more want to attach to them, and you practice. Your practice become upeka. Keep your heart quiet and continue rising, falling. Now go to your rising, falling and follow the step. Rising to the end, falling to the end, middle, and the 3 part. Actually, middle end is the 3 part. Rising, middle, end. There's the 3 part, right? Not falling, middle, end. Falling, middle, end. 3 part. So you try to look at the 3 part with your sharp mind. Instead of going to the aggregates, stop going to the aggregates. Watch your rising, falling 3 parts. See vibration, watching rising, falling to the end, stop. Stay there. That is Sankara Upeka. Then as you are able to keep on focus with your strong mind, then you become Upeka. Upeka means no more body pain. They cannot come near you, the pain cannot arise because no power to arise because you are in Upeka. Upeka from your rising and falling. Rising to the end, falling to the end. Rising, middle, end. Now you are able to now focus all this object. You are in Sankara Upeka. You stay there in Sankara Upeka by continuing focus. Ignore all the aggregates. Stay. Maybe today or tomorrow or next week or next month you may attain Maggaphala when you are in Sankara Upeka. Because after Sankara Upeka is Anuloma got trouble 12, 13 Vipassana Yana will come, and after that 14 and 15 is 14 is Magga, 15 is Phala. You enter already. Once you are in Sankara Upeka, you're already there. Only make sure your heart is Upeka, really Upeka. Continue watching the rise. Now no more aggregates anymore. It's only rising, falling to the end, rising, middle, end, rise, falling, middle, end, rising, middle, end. Now you keep on going, focus there now. Zoom in already, no more aggregates. Zoom in to all your object of meditation, which I tell you. Watching your breath only. It's Sankara Upeka already. Nothing more to do. Don't go and think of this, think of that. Stay there already. Until Anuloma means the time has struck for you to attain. Anuloma got trouble means and your mind, the 5 aggregates is strong, but now they must be balanced. Cannot be faith too strong. Faith, energy, mindful concentration. So either the concentration too strong or the energy too strong, then they will have to be balanced. Anuloma Gatrabu is the working of balancing, making your aggregates, making your Panchabala balance. So this is where you must train yourself to be patient ready. Not excited. Don't expect anything. Keep yourself in balance ready. Rising, falling. Because there is no greed, no hatred, no delusion. And the energy is too strong. That's why Gatrabu, Anuloma Gatrabu is to make sure that at Sankarupeka, you're really now, your 5 power is balanced, 5 Panchabala. Once it's really balanced, you go into Magapala. It can happen anytime, you know. It can happen anytime if you can come to this Sankarupeka. Anytime. It can happen anytime. As long as now you know how to practice until Sankarupeka, which yesterday I tell you how to do it. Today I also tell you how to do it, right? When your mind is, the 5 aggregate is already, and the 5 power is strong already, right? Your rising, falling, you focus, continue focus, because when you continue focus on the rising, falling, that is your 5 Panchabala. It's all in your focus on your breath. The 5 Panchabala all is there already. One is there, you can see the aggregate. Initially you see the aggregate, but after half hour to 1 hour you can see the aggregate very aggressive. But now your mind is already very sharp because the 5 Panchabala is already very powerful. Now you will learn to switch off the aggregate. Don't want to look at them anymore, because looking at them repeatedly is the same thing, right? Not you don't want to look at them anymore. Now you make sure your 5 Panchabala from very powerful become equal. The very powerful 5 Panchabala to become equal. Equal, and Upeka means still. Like still already. Not going here, not going there. Upeka already. Middle already. In the middle. That means to say you are in Sankara, Upeka, 11 Vipassana, Jnana. Anytime you can attain, just to see whether your 5 Panchabala can adjust to become balanced. Then you will enter Magapala. Now everyone can practice. Let's sit for a while. Belim, sit for a while. Kashmir Chong, let's try and sit now. Who is it? GYN Nanda, welcome. I'm talking about Vipassana, practicing the rising and falling until the 5 Panchabala is powerful. That means your faith is already practiced through determination of rising and falling. By watching rising falling, you are developing faith. You're putting energy, you're putting concentration, you're putting mindfulness, and you will be able to have knowledge, panya, arise in this simple task, watching rising and falling. By watching rising and falling, the 5 aggregates, that is mental perception, will arise. Then you will know. You must be able to first see these 5 aggregates. Then after that, when your 5 Panchabala develop through rising and falling, you will learn to move away from the aggregates. Even they are rising, you don't want to see them anymore. You stop seeing them. Instead of putting your concentration and on your rising, falling, and knowing them, knowing the aggregate arise, now you don't want to see them anymore. You detach them on this time completely and put all your energy into your rising, falling. This time, to make your rising, falling become upeka. Now you already very powerful, the 5 Panchabala, through the development of your effort, mindful concentration on the rising falling, Sampanjana. Now your rising falling become clear. Now you will have the power to ignore all the aggregates and the body sensation pain. They cannot disturb you anymore. At this time it is Sankhara Upekkha. You have reached Sankhara Upekkha. If no one tell you, then you don't know what to do. During that moment, you still, now your job is to see rising and falling, and the 5 power that you have developed, faith, energy, concentration, mindfulness, they are already excuse, they are already very powerful. Now you don't want them to be too powerful. This cough is terrible. This body, Vedana, disturbing me so that I cannot teach. We call it like that, Mara. Trying to stop me from teaching. But never mind, every one of you. So ugly side, right? So don't be sick, Don't be sick, it's very suffering. So now everyone, you know already practice. Now you need to balance your 5 power through rising, falling, Upekkha. Now you have reached 11 Vipassana Dhyana, Sankhara Upekkha. There you continue to watch your rising and falling, not on the aggregate anymore. You know already aggregate, they are troublemaker, don't want to know them anymore. Just focus on your rising, falling now. Now is the time to tell yourself, must really focus on the rising, falling. And by doing that, your Sankhara Upekkha is really Upekkha. Until it becomes really, really, really Upekkha, means to say the 5 Panchabala become balanced, become Upekkha. From powerful, overpowerful to become Upekkha. Equal in strength. Then you will enter Anuloma Gotrabu, that means you enter the path and attain Maggaphala. Cessation of consciousness can be experienced. So every one of you can come to Sankhara Upekkha very fast, you know. Once you have mastered, continue practice and have listened to what I tell you already, you know what is Sankhara Upekkha now. And you know how to reject the 5 aggregates already. And you know the importance of Sankhara Upekkha. Maintain there until the right time. When your Sankhara Upekkha is really, really, really Upekkha, means the 5 aggregates, the 5 Panchabala, faith, energy, faith is balanced, energy, your effort, concentration all become balanced. While you are initially struggling, the 5 Panchabala is not balanced, some more powerful than the other. That's why you cannot come to Upekkha. But once you are able to balance them, you come to Upekkha. And at Upekkha, you are at the doorstep. One more step to Nibbana, one more step. And that step means patience now. You have to be very patient. Don't lose confidence. Attainment can be anytime. Can be today, tomorrow, or next 1 or 2 months. Remember to practice like that. So we will sit until 9 o'clock, because tomorrow you all will have to work. Ellen will have to work, I know. So Bante, Nanda, you can practice with us if you like. Just for, we sit until 9 o'clock, then we will call it a day. Our meditation end at 9 o'clock, short minutes. Alright, now we start. Alright, I'll be sitting now, I won't be talking. Okay, I think we can rest now. Okay, everyone. Jilanda, Tan Siu Hong, every one of you learn to meditate. Kelly, Malinda. Alright, we will rest for tonight. Every one of you. If you want to continue on, you can just continue on. Okay? Even it's a short meditation, it's very good. Everyone take rest and listen again to the explanation, and may you all attain Maggaphala in this life. Every one of you continue your own meditation every day. Mindful Melim. Then everyone can, because tomorrow you're working, right? So rest early lah. And you can meditate when you are sleeping down also. And every moment you can continue your meditation. Anytime when you feel like doing it, just rising, falling, can be 10, 20 times. Also never mind. You're sitting, rising, falling 10 times, 20 times. Also very good. Like Malay people say, sikit-sikit, lama-lama jadi bukit. Little bit by little bit. You just like in the pail of water, little bit, then the pail of water also full already, one drop by a drop. So sikit-sikit, lama-lama jadi bukit. Alright? Everyone practice with confidence. Alright? So tonight we take rest earlier. I also not feeling really very well yet. So continue your meditation, everyone. Tan Siu Li Hong, Lee Kok Peng, and then Kelly Malinda. Chinese name I don't know how to say. Mei Lim, then Chang Kashmir, Joy Lim, then Jason, Singapore friends. Kayang, Kayang, you go back already, I hope, or you're still in the hall in Klang. Alright, good night everybody. Suki Hotu, Budang, Damang Sanghang Kachami. May all be well and happy. So you all transfer your own merits. I go rest now. Because still not very okay here. Alright, good night. Bye bye.